Howdy all, this is your host Rogue. Welcome back to LovettGamez. We are playing a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 today. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. In this episode, we've got quite a bit we can do. We're probably gonna proceed forward just a little bit, and then we're gonna go into our camp because a lot of stuff is reflecting of us going to our camp.
I need a quick word.
Let's see what we get ourselves into.
No distractions, please.
You fight harder than ever now.
Good day, citizen. Please.
Hells! Not this again.
The brain is resisting its masters. Gortash was right. Without all three stones to control it, it's breaking free.
That's the lower city. So before we go to the lower city, do the camp. Oh, do the camp. So they're saying that at least one of our people is the Faceless. Not sure who. I find it odd that Jaheira is not attacked. Kind of curious what she has to say.
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit.
Yeah. You mentioned there might be another way to find Mim.
There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Huh. You don't really have much to say.
Miss Zora, I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Like, I'm worried about what Damon said about your engine. We need to get back to Burners or it's gonna blow. Tell me about your relationship with Gortash. About our relationship.
Go on.
A kiss? Are you happy with how things are between us? Probably like things gone far enough. Let's change it. I kiss you.
Always.
Both a little bloody. A little brainy.
It's a good old life, isn't it?
Alright. Let's look. Alison. Yenna. I don't remember you. I'm looking at my characters, but I don't remember either one of you two.
When I first met you, saving yourself from Ceremorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret.
Have you heard from Daniel since we moved on? Am I holding up to your expectations? I feel like I've gotten to know you properly.
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Perhaps.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, My mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
It isn't much of a home, but what's ours is yours.
Of course you can see Una, pick a spot, settle in. Alright, kid, I don't think so. No kids allowed. Come back in 10 years.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
I love her orange hair. It's really cute. Let's go talk to the cat. She's the one I'm questioning now because she's not a member of my party.
But please, don't look at me.
Here goes nothing.
Don't want to end the day.
Wish
All
I
of
had
them.
a bag of holding.
Why did Valo leave? That brings up many questions. Whoever happens upon the note first, will regretfully a matter of critical importance requiring an immediate attention has arisen. Not that your various misadventures are unimportant per se, but regardless, the matter is too sensitive to be committed to the parchment here, so I shall regale you if we meet again in Baldur's Gate. Cordially is yours, Balothromp. Rid him. But he left, which is questionable.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Yep. Alright. Oh hey, our statue got finished. The true hero of Baldur's Gate. We are naked as a jaybird.
I'm here for you, always.
Curious what Lizelle has to say, because
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
and yet you wanted us to take the devil deal with Raphael. Boss has gone underground. He'll be waiting for us there. I'd like to talk about Orpheus. How do you think that? You think the egg is doing well?
The egg grows ever warmer. The hum of life within it louder. It may yet hatch, though not soon by my estimation. In its heat lives stimulation, and in its throbbing, exhilaration. An effigy of Githyanki future, incubated inside a fragile shell.
I don't suppose you'd consider parenting the child when it hatches. You're getting a chat. Should I start calling you Mommy Lizelle?
Only if you want me to roast you over a campfire, using my blade as a spit. But it is true that I feel some manner of responsibility for this unhatched whelp.
Mommy
After we
Lizelle.
free Orpheus, we can revisit the matter. If the egg hatches beforehand, well, we will shield it from the Lich Queen's zealots. Whatever may come, I will not let Vlaakith poison the fledgling with lies.
We should keep it in the camp away from danger. No, we should not. Who?
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
It seems your fellow Sharons can be found at the House of Grief. What now? Ruins causing problems? No.
I need to reach its very center and confront the Mother Superior. Lady Shah decrees she is no longer fit to lead. There will be plenty of others there too. If we can get them to see sense, I would rather we spare their lives. I don't want to lead a congregation of corpses like Balthazar and Ketherick.
And we'll see. Hey, Scratch. You have something to say.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
All's well that ends well, eh, boy?
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
So you got Withers, you got your 3 companions. I don't know if these guys ever have anything to say.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
So you guys don't.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Okay.
What fun I would have if I could play with Will, as Mizora does.
Inky, you seem nervous. What's bothering you?
Nervous? Don't be preposterous. I am on alert, as you should be too, given who hunts us. I have faced Orin before, and she left scars on me that will never heal. She will enjoy adding to them, and she can strike whenever she pleases. She could be anywhere. Could be anyone.
Unnerving, what do you suggest we do? Let's just say you're not Orin right now. We need to be careful of who we trust.
We need to watch over each other, now more than ever.
Curious about your thoughts regarding Raphael's deal.
I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. Aren't you tired of bowing and praying before authority figures?
Very
I
much
say
so.
we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
Have you ever seen anything like the Still Watch before?
No. They seem to combine the obedience and strength of a golem with the precision and intelligence of their creator. For now, they act as a defensive wall of steel, but their true purpose is conquest. Mechanized slaughter. Imagine how quickly the Grove would have fallen if we had machines like those to command. Imagine how quickly a city would fall. Gortash has revolutionized warfare.
He has. I wish we had such devices of our own. In the right hands, they could keep peace without bloodshed. We need to destroy them and put a stop to the revolution. Now we need the device of our own.
Tools used to construct and control them may well be here in the city. If we were to control Baldur's Gate, the Steel Watch could be ours. Better to control the Elder Brain, though. Iron crumbles, steel breaks, but the power of a thought or an idea can be infinite.
Shadowheart may yet turn from Shara. Do you think she should?
I would rather we were all free of the gods. But Shadowheart's connection to Shar may provide her access to the city's Sharan cloister. If they serve her, they serve us. And we need every possible ally.
Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Yes. I only know it through history books and hearsay. A city of murder and grief. It is already living up to the legend.
Curious about the Menzo Bars. Tell me about your home.
From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror.
What was your life like there?
I am a daughter of Menzo Baranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of Kuel Arzol, the place of the nobles, a plateau high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface. And I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself. And I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me.
Is she still alive?
I expect so. If the world were to end, I think my mother would survive to rule over the ruins.
Little wonder you find it hard to make friends of your own when your mother tries to kill you. Dangerous upbringing, it made you so strong. Your childhood was horrible.
Yes.
Still.
My house trained me to be a soldier in Loth's service, and my mother showed me how to survive the perils of society. She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
Curious what your thoughts about our other companions gonna kiss you. When did you first encounter the cult of the
A true
Absolute?
soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Decorative corpses, an interesting design choice. They're fools to encroach on lost territory. Yet they recruited you all the same.
I would have picked prettier corpses if my intentions had been aesthetic. This was a warning against heresy. I was not content with the warning, though. I intended to wage war on their insolent god and the rest of its followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
You follow their path back to Moonrise. Do you know who sent them?
Indeed. A man you know all too well. General Ketheric Thorm. The dead cough up their secrets just as well as the living. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
Given how you met, I'd say you failed. You must have struck very hard. The tower is still standing. You each war against Moonrise.
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Pride can be a great weakness. Understandable. You gave your welcome you felt you deserved. I'm surprised you were so complacent. He gave you the welcome you felt you deserved.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me. slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
Should have died fighting. She sounds delightful.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still. His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye, herself.
You're too trusting. No one deserves what you went through. You'll have your revenge.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Interesting. You must be glad Ketheric is
I take
dead.
no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
Any greatness he once had faded long ago. The man we killed was a bitter old fossil.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
You know anything about Gortash?
He is rather fond of himself. If he truly intends to be the savior of Baldur's Gate, perhaps he has reason to be.
Gortash is no savior, he's a tyrant.
Was Baldur's Gate enjoying a golden age of prosperity and peace before Gortash rose to power? I think not. This city is like a wild beast. It needs a strong hand to choke it into obedience. Gortash may have that strength, but he chose the wrong allies to rule alongside him. Ketheric was reliant on his god instead of his own strength, and Orin does not understand power and control. Only blood.
A man who chooses his allies so poorly can't be trusted to rule. We would make better allies than Ketheric and Orin. Gortash is just another obstacle in our path. We will kill him.
Given his position in the city's power structure, that may be easier said than done. I advocate for caution. I am reluctant to share power. But if he is amenable to it, an alliance with Gortash may be beneficial. Together, we can teach this city to fear us. And that is just the beginning. When we have all three Netherstones and control the Elder Brain, all of Faerun will have reason to fear us. I am yours. Come to me.
I find it so funny that you have like these deep, intense conversations and then you kiss while completely bloody. Like, both characters are just utterly dripped in it.
I could lose myself in you.
Good. Alright. Who do we have left? think we've visited everyone. We need to reduce our party size. We also need to figure out where our... This is it. In the day.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
What are you up to? Interesting. I don't recall sending out invitations to the Sisters of Justice. Please introduce me to your friends. The Duke's been taken out.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
The first one has the caveat that he could die from us, so she would end up making him battle us. What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact? Save your father, Will. The city needs him to rebuild. No, they don't. Do the right thing. Give your soul so that your father can live. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom. Let your father die. When the city's free, you can take his place.
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom. Let your father die. When the city's free, you can take his place. I mean, truly.
You damned wretch. Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
So, yeah. I think we would have been forced to kill
Look at me.
his father, and that would have been a completely waste of his soul.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need...
You're staying here. Wait, before we do that, Shadowheart has something to say. Actually, everybody has something to say, just about.
Lady Shah's blessings be upon you.
And upon you.
What's that look you're giving me? I feel like a mouse cornered by a cat.
You and me, it's an odd sort of love we share. Help me understand. As you mentioned Shar, is she truly going to prevent us from being together?
I don't know what to say. We're already together as much as Lady Shah allows. Is that not enough for you?
If I can be with you, it is. I do not know, perhaps. I do not know. What do we even have? Perhaps not. It feels like a half measure.
You can. If you understand how to reconcile certain eccentricities in our relationship. Lady Shah respects cunning. And that's exactly what you and I will need to demonstrate if you want this to continue. Rules are perhaps not always meant to be broken, but they are always intended to be bent. That kiss we shared wasn't my first, you know. Far from it. Lady Shah's initiates, we weren't supposed to have relationships. Or flings. Not even stray trysts. And yet, we found a way.
How? I don't feel like some teenager sneaking around. I don't want to feel like some teenager sneaking around. Is that where you tell us about your former flames? Just where you tell us about your former flames.
Don't worry. Even if I could remember them, none could withstand comparison to you. You can frame many acts as service to the Dark Lady if you put your mind to it. Seduction can be a worthy form of subterfuge. A snatched moment can practice the art of stealth. And making a lover wait? Well, there's few finer torments, if you know what you're doing. As long as my actions can be thought of as honoring Shah or honing skills in her service, there's a great deal of flexibility to be had.
Really want to kiss you now, they can understand.
I know you do. But I'm not going to let you. Not just yet. Few finer torments. But you need to understand the limitations. I can't truly love you. Not like most define it. I'll always have to keep a place for Lady Shah. But you're clever, willing, and flexible. You needn't feel left wanting. I'll give you all that I can. Just don't call it love.
Interesting. Alright, so we got Karlach over here. They got Will.i.am over here.
soldier. My engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. I want us both to be ready if... well, if we can't fix me.
I'm ready if you are. Gortash is going to pay for what he did to you. I'm not ready for that, and I never will be.
Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Ugh. Thanks, soldier. Can't wait to be home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
Dude, her armor is badass.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
A little late for remorse, don't you think? You are your own man now, Will. It's better this way. Fantastic power play. With your father gone, you can rise up and take his place. I thought you'd never regretted taking the pact.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him. What's your next step, though? Oh.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
What's our next step, then?
We obtain the final 2 netherstones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
With your little get up here, you may have a little brain poking out. Who's got something to say there? Is that everybody? Alright, Mizora.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
You force Will to make an impossible choice. Will's not a child. You need to start treating him with respect. Anybody believe Will actually sacrificed his father to save himself? That's it then. Duke Ravengard's dead?
Well, not exactly. But it's only a matter of time. Don't be too hard on Will. I'm sure he carefully weighed the pros and cons. Pro, freedom. No more pact, no more hellbound soul. Con, killing off his own father, Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke, and forever altering the city's future. I would have done the same thing in his shoes. But what do I know about heroes?
I don't get it. If Will isn't your warlock, why does he stick around? Why stick around and give him power?
The absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's children without getting scorched.
You left Karlach alone. Why didn't you want her dead? What changed?
You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead 3 in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
What can you tell me about the Hells?
The 9 Hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first Hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
You never told me how the Absolutionist captured you.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
You're gonna be staying. I need some in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Interesting. Unpartner, partner. Interesting. I don't know how this works out. We're going to do a save beforehand. Your acceptance is toggled off now. Your acceptance is toggled on. Everyone except Will is fine with you sleeping with Zora. Will be fine again after speaking to him once more. You're dating these, you're partnered with these. The new favorite companion for a drug 16. Oh, don't quite know what that is. Global rest is disabled until we deal with it's not wanting to auto launch anymore. It's our last modification. I'll see you over here. Honest, like, I don't care what you choose.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem in trouble. I expected you to be more on guard this close to the brain. Your company is disgusting. I want a dreamless sleep for once. In trouble.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Was it more intimate?
In a way. But not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
You need another hug. I'm sorry for your loss. If I didn't know you're a mind flayer, I'd say you're upset. Drop the act. I know you don't have feelings.
I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Give the Emperor's hand a reassuring squeeze. Thank you for sharing that. Don't let your guard down again. I know you're trying to manipulate me. It's not working. I know what you are.
Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
No love interest for the night. We need to bring all of our stuff back. Everyone's back. Anyone have anything new to say before we go on? Kinda curious where Volo went. I can't reach her.
Come for a chat?
As long as she's not trying to steal our soul, she can stay. Yes, we are ready to continue on. Lower City. So we have now progressed all the way to the Lower City. I know here we have to go to Shar's area. We need to find the criminal den. The absolutionists have an area that have Jaharo's companion Minsk in it somewhere. According to her. Kind of curious what the Lower City is like. Because it sounds like there's going to be a lot to do here. A lot of our quests are in the Lower City. We are all standing on top of each other.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city.
We are still expanding out.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid.
Don't downplay your achievements. The Shadow Curse would still hold away if it was not for you.
One grand victory may not be enough to absolve a host of small failures. That is where true leadership lies. Not in winning a single vast battle, but in fighting 1,000 smaller ones. Making 10,000 difficult decisions. Finding balance where none seems possible. Day after day. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid. To be a leader.
You served the Grove well, and you found a worthy successor. No one could ask more of you.
Still, though, I cannot help but wonder if there was more I could have done. Perhaps, Oak Father willing, I may yet have the chance someday. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long. I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
Alright. Yeah, that's what I meant. We have plenty to do here. Murder target, Wizard of Waterdeep, investigate suspicious toys, murder target, investigate the murders, murder target, Find the Salazar Palace. Reach Salazar's Palace. Murder target. Murder target. Murder target. Got plenty of murder targets. I think we'll go ahead and call it an episode here. That way we can go and fully start exploring the city in the next episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next episode. Have a wonderful day. Peace and God bless.